We went out into the community to ask people what they thought about Deuteronomy 28, where it speaks about the curses, and if they saw the correlation in today's events based on the curses of the Bible. This is the feedback that we received when we went out.
I just wanted to ask a couple of questions.
Okay.
We're trying to get a consensus of what people think is going on in the world today and how it would relate to the Bible as far as blessings and curses. Okay. All of the things that's going on in the world, all of the shootings, all of this high crime, this racism. Right. How do you think it relates to the Bible concerning blessings and curses? Meaning, if you follow God's word, if you follow the will of God, then you're going to be blessed. If you don't, you're going to be cursed.
I think that God would want us to follow His word.
Yes.
And we are living in our last days.
Yes.
And a lot of this is
the result of that.
Yes.
You
know, all the crime and stuff that we say, it's all in Revelation. It talks about it. So really, if we follow God's word and stand on His word alone,
yes,
and nothing else, we'll be protected.
Okay.
And I live that in my life every day. I ask God every day, camp your angels around me as I go. Right. I read Psalms 91 for protection.
Okay.
So I really believe, and everything that's going on today is the result of us not praying and us not putting Him first.
Right.
And believing in Him and not man.
Right. What's your reaction to all of the things that's going on in the world today? In relation to Deuteronomy 28, blessings and curses. We have a lot of things going on as far as violence, crime, racism.
Yes.
How do you think it relates to the Bible?
Well, like I say, we need to read that Bible in order to survive in this crazy world. You know, and I think that so much is in the Bible that we need to listen and learn about it.
Right.
Because it's tough times now.
We got to share it with our children and
everyone
that we come in contact with. So it's important. The Lord talks about blessings and curses. When you see what's going on in the community, like all the violence, crime, racism, what's your take on it? Do you think there's anything we can do to make things better, or is it a lost cause?
Might be a lost cause.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. So no redemption, these people doing what they want to do.
Basically.
They don't have any care or concern for other people. How do you think the state of the world is going on right now in relation to like Deuteronomy 28, where the Lord's talking about blessings and curses? What do you see? What's your thought on what's going on in the world today?
I think the world is, first I think the world is Satan has got his hand all around up in this. And everything that's going on in the world is exactly what has already been talked about, and it's getting worse, progressively worse. So it's not shocking when it's like a surprise that stuff is happening and people are like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened or what just happened. But then the outdoor person has to call and be like, well, this is supposed to happen. This is what's going on. So,
and a lot of people are not tying that in with blessings and curses because, you know, in the last days, it's just going to get chaotic and things are just going to go down. But we know that the victory is ours.
Yeah, and He also said He would watch over us. So I've been watched over, and I don't see a lot of. I see the chaos, but I don't feel like it's affecting me.
Amen.
I feel like I'm like a chosen one. He's been keeping me and keeping me safe, and I can see it, and He keeping my eyes open because it says that we'll be able to see whether or not we'll be able to know the truth, and we'll see the truth and respond. So it makes it easier to recognize once you can recognize the truth. Then you can see it, and you can know how to react to it. And people that can't see the truth, they don't know how to react because they can't even recognize it.
Right. So that goes back to the blessing and curses. For those that don't have that relationship, they're lost. You know what I'm saying? So thank you so much for your response. Have a good day. We're just trying to get the community's feedback on basically what's going on in the world today. We see all of this violence, racism, all of these Earth-related instances. What's your take on what you think is what's going on, and as far as what we as a community could do to make things better?
I think we as a community should police our children for one thing.
Okay.
Don't allow them to come home with hot goods and not have jobs when they're old enough to have jobs, just lay around. That's one thing. I think we should come together when there like we come together and talk about the police, we should talk about the children that are robbing each other. You know, they're not going, I mean, they are going other places too, but basically we have to worry about and put a brain phone and everything on our door because they're breaking in, home invasion. So one of the things, mothers got to start being mothers. Again. Fathers got to be fathers. However, you know, many of our men, the system is set up to, if a black man is walking along the street and spit on the ground, he's gone to jail. So we have to, you know, be aware of that. They are very, very challenging. Not only are the police tearing them down, but our own each other, black people. Ain't nobody saying high five or nothing. They're talking about what you got on and want to hurt you and stuff. So you know, we gotta come together as a community and really be a community. I shouldn't be mad at you if you talk to my son about hanging out and doing things and, you know, being abusive and things like that, cursing you out. Hell no. So, all right, that's my opinion. All right,
thanks. So, not 1 minute. I don't want to hold you long. My name's Margo. This is my little sister Kane. We're trying to get a voice for the community as far as what's going on in the world today. And we're relating it to Deuteronomy 28, where the Lord talks about blessings and curses. With all this violence and, you know, all of these situations with the world and the earth and all of that, what's your take on what's going on and maybe what we need to do as a community?
I need help with payment.
Okay. All right. But you do see something going on in the world. Okay. All right. And as a community, we just need to come together.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And get out on the court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. We appreciate you.
All right. Y'all have a great day. Y'all
All
have a
right.
great day.
Thank you. Get your feedback on what you think is going on in the world and maybe what we can do as a community.
need to come together.
Yes, ma'am.
Change.
Right.
Need to stick together.
Do you think all the different crimes and stuff that's going on in the world is in relation to curses?
Relation to what?
To curses, blessings and curses?
Oh, yeah, something's going on in this world.
Right.
Getting worse
Every day? Yeah.
Got it.
We appreciate your feedback. We're just trying to get a voice from the community. So thank you so much. I just want to ask a question from the community on what you feel is going on in the world concerning all of the different crime and racism and all of the different things going on with the weather. We're relating it to Deuteronomy 28 where the Lord is talking about blessings and curses. You see all these things that are going on as a curse? Yeah, we're just trying to get a little feedback from the community and we're just trying to make maybe a consensus of what we can do as a community to help each other. Whatever that may be, but also identifying that there's definitely something going on. We believe in it's curses because it's things that are happening to our people that are not positive, they're negative. And so based on the word, you know, we have to follow the word of God in order to be blessed versus not following it but be cursed. We're just trying to get a consensus from the people and we definitely appreciate it.
God bless y'all.
Young man, you have anything to add to the comment? No? Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank y'all.
You do the same.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. The lady that we spoke with earlier came back. She had more to say after she thought about what we initially asked her.
I read Willie Lynch, that little, book that everybody should, every person, every black person that is concerned about things that's happening in our community should give that to their child. That should be required reading.
Okay.
And he can't curse us. We are cursing ourselves by being so jealous. I don't like your hair. I'm tearing you apart. When the little girl, Daphne or whatever, that won the Olympics, I didn't see it because I'm not on the internet all that much, but I'm told so many brothers and sisters, particularly sisters, I'm sure, was talking about her hair. What the hell that have to do with her flipping more than
And
anybody else?
accomplishments that she was
She
making.
made,
Yes.
I'm telling you. So, come on. I shouldn't be mad at you because of her husband she has or the hair that you have and this and that and just being jealous because you guys bought a new car and so on like that. What happened to us saying high five? What's up, brothers and sisters? you know, being into our culture, not always supporting them. I was glad to see some black girls in there. I walked in there, I was like, oh my God, because I don't go that much.
Okay.
And so one girl been there a month, but the other girl has been there like
Well,
since
that's good.
February.
That's
No
good.
ma'am, I'll go to Sally's where they got us.
Okay.
How do you feel
It's a
about
little bit more, but oh well.
how do you feel about us going to other people to purchase things
That's
from,
what I'm saying,
from other
right?
people when we have black-owned businesses right now that are failing because we're not going to them to buy?
We are not buying them, but we're bought by a Louis Vuitton if they charge a mint. A Louis Vuitton and this and that. We don't care what they charge on stuff. We just gotta have what, you know, we buy all this hair. You know what I mean? How many black people making hair?
Right.
And you know what I mean? Not that I'm against that, but my thing is, if you spend there, I'll go out of my way to go and buy from black. Everything in my little shop is black. Okay. You know, I mean, I order hair products from a sister from Nigeria.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I go to a black dentist. I go all the way to Norcross, Nigerian man. Okay, my thing is support our own people. Of course, we got to support other people, but I'm not mad at them for sticking together. We just got to do that. We used to do that. Yeah. You know.
Falling away from them.
Exactly. We have fallen so far. Oh, he charged too much. I really don't care. If that was a black-owned a beauty supply, I would be in there anytime. But I avoid them as much as possible because they are not. I'm surprised they aren't hiring black because that's one of the things too. We have to go to places that hire each other.
Right.
You know,
I think they've
to
learned.
support our neighborhood.
Right.
You know, even if it's a little boy picking up trash in there,
Right.
why not? Poochie's does over there in Campbellton. A lot of times I go over there to get my nails done.
Okay.
You know, all the way to Campbellton. Yes,
Yeah.
I live in Rex.
Yeah.
However, you know, to support a sister getting down, a brother getting down. Sometimes I don't even want some of the things they buy. Now you have to be careful going in your purse, of course. But I'll buy something from somebody black that is just because.
Yeah.
Or just give them. Little boy was selling some incense. I didn't even need any incense. I just gave him some money anyway.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. We have to come back together as a people. We can't blame them. We have to blame ourselves and spread the word. I'm glad you guys are doing this. I truly am.
We were just asking the community one question. And what we're talking about is, what is your feedback on what's going on in the world today concerning all this violence and this crime? We're relating it to Deuteronomy 28 when the Lord talking about blessings and curses. We see all of these things that's going on in the world as a curse. It's because we have so many people that's falling away from, you know, living the life of Christ, living according to His Word. What's your take on what's going on in the world today, and maybe what we can do to help our community?
Really watch the ones for one.
Yeah.
In the games, really.
Anything that we can do for our youth that would help them, or
Spending more time with them, I think.
okay,
I think spending more time with them.
we're coming together as a community. You know, if you have a single parent home, you know, and there's a missing father figure, there are many men out there that can be positive role models. But we were definitely relating it to all of this crime and this stormy weather. That's curses. You know, those are all of the things that are coming against His people. Not necessarily because they're doing anything wrong, but we're not doing the will of God. We're not coming together. We're certainly not walking in love, which we know that's something that we need to be doing. We're just asking the community one question. And the question is, with what's going on in the world today, all of the different crime and the racism and this bad weather that we're having in different locations, what's going on with the world and what could we do as a community to make it better? We're relating it to Deuteronomy, blessings and curses. So we know that if we're not living for Christ, we're going to be cursed.
Right.
We definitely want to live for Christ, and we want to love one another and help, you know, bring everybody up. But what can we do? What is your take on what's going on in the world, and what do you think we could do?
There's actually too much stuff going on right now as far as dealing with our black people in this society right now, with all the crime ratings and, you know, there's a lot of black men that's innocent being put away in jail for no reason. Like my son is one of them. I'm dealing with that right now. He's an innocent black man, got arrested at 17 and a half, and he's been locked up since. And they don't have no evidence or nothing on him, but he's still sitting in. So it's a lot that's going on that we need to together and just stop these folks for doing us like that. It's just too much going on. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I just say that we all just need to get together and fight for our rights like they fought for our rights back in the days. And we need to get back to that, get back to our roots and how things used to be. That's all I can say.
Okay. And we definitely need to bring Christ back.
Right.
Even to our youth, let them educate them on what it is to have a relationship with them. Because that can affect not just your family, but those people around you. So we're definitely just getting good feedback on our community, just to kind of get a gauge of where we are and what we might can do. But I like your response.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And I wish you best for your son. I hope that he's, able to get that resolved.
I'm hoping and praying. That's all I can do.
Some people that we spoke with in the community could not see how the way that things are going today was based on curses in the Bible. There was a lot of interesting feedback from those that were in the community when we walked out and talked to the people. Different people had different perspectives on why we are suffering as a people.
We're just trying to talk to the community to kind of get some feedback on what you believe is going on in the world.
Okay.
We're relating it to Deuteronomy 28, where the Lord's talking about blessings and curses. We're looking at like all of the different crimes and the racism and this horrible weather. You consider that to be curses?
Curses?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right. So what's your take on what's going on?
Just bad people doing bad stuff.
Okay.
You know, politics
Yeah.
and the lack thereof of faith or misconstrued faith
Yeah.
has contributed to what we got going on right now.
What do we need to do as a community maybe to make things better? Like where do we start?
Oh God, that's a big question.
Yeah.
There's so many little things that need to be done to before you even get to the big stuff.
So we need to start small.
Right.
Yeah.
And then build from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just wanted to get some feedback from the community on what your take is as far as what's going on in the world. All of this violence and bad weather and this racism and politics and the whole whatnot. We're relating it to Deuteronomy 28, where the Lord's talking about blessings and curses. We're relating a lot of the things that are going on as curses that are coming on the earth. We're just asking the community, what can we do as a community, maybe even individually, what can we do? What's your take on it, and then what can we do as a community to make things better?
Well, I just don't think anything's gonna get better until we get a different president. You know?
Okay. Well, we can't put it all on him.
But
There's things we
not
can do,
everything. But you know, I mean, as black people, we don't stick together as black people. So if everybody stuck together as black people, then, you know, some things can change. But we don't stick together as you know, as our people. We just don't stick together. So.
What do you think would bring us together?
Helping one another, you know, talking to each other, helping us, you know, just, you know, one another. But I mean, we'll help the other race, but we won't help ourselves. But also, you know, in that, when I do support, you know, our own people, when there's an issue, it seems like, you know, we don't want to correct that issue.
Right.
You see. So,
Well, you think that's a pride thing?
I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is, but that's what we need.